District 99 partners with the Technology Center of DuPage to provide our students with access to additional educational opportunities. Let's face it, college may not be for everyone, and this is a great alternative to a traditional college path. TCD offers specialized career opportunities for juniors and seniors, such as auto body repair, welding technology, cosmetology, professional culinary, and even fire science. Students have the opportunity to earn high school credit, college credit, and available industry certification through a TCD program. This is an extremely popular program here at North High School. Let's listen to what some of the students have to say about their TCD experience. Hi Loki, I am so excited to talk to you today about your experience at TCD. So tell me, what program are you in?
I am a second-year culinary student.
Oh, 2 years, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So tell me a little bit about the structure of the class.
There's a front and back of house service, a culinary arts and baking and pastries area.
Okay, and your favorite?
My favorite is the baking and pastry stuff.
Okay.
Because we get to make different types of bread and just a bunch of desserts.
Desserts, okay. And have you learned any professional tips that you could share with us?
We learned how to get the shell off of a hard-boiled egg easier.
Okay, that sounds good. And what about chopping an onion?
No, sadly.
No tricks on how to not cry when you chop an onion? Oh gosh, sorry about that.
Yeah.
So if you were going to talk to some of the students here about the culinary program or about TCD, what would you have to say about that?
I'd say do more research on it and just enjoy your time because it's going to fly by.
Okay. Hi, Alan. So I hear you're going to TCD this year. How do you like it?
I like it.
What are you studying?
Construction.
Construction. What made you go into construction?
I was recommended by Miss Gibson.
Okay. And did you like working with your hands, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So tell me a little bit about the construction class, like maybe some of the challenges.
The challenges like learning architectural drawings, the math homework, and basically the assignments.
Okay, and you have a lot to do with OSHA too, right?
Yeah.
How many hours do you work on that?
Well, first year is 10 hours, second years are 30 hours.
Okay, and do you get a lot of outside assignments?
Barely. It's like once a week, every Monday.
Okay. So if you were going to recommend TCD, what would you tell the students watching this video?
Learn how to read architectural drawings, get good in math, and overall just be ready.
Anna, I am so excited to hear about your TCD experience. You're wearing scrubs, so tell me, what program are you in?
I am in the CNA program.
Okay, and CNA stands for?
Certified Nursing Assistant.
Okay, and how many years is that?
That is a one-year program. I did it last year, my junior year.
Okay, so tell me about some of your best experiences.
One of my best experiences was doing clinicals, because clinicals we got to go to a geriatric home, which is basically an old person's home.
Right.
And it was really important to me because I have had family members in that, and I want to interact with them and figure out how to help them, especially with dementia and stuff like that.
Okay, excellent. And do you get a lot of outside work?
Yes, there's a lot of vocabulary and terms to memorize, so I would say there's a lot of outside work.
Okay, and was that a challenge for you?
Yes, memorization was definitely a challenge for me.
Okay, but it's important, right?
It's so important.
Okay. Hey, Jaden, thanks for taking the time this morning to sit with me and talk a little bit about your experience at TCD.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. So how did you find out about TCD?
I'd say my counselor and a bunch of the emails that they'd send out in the morning.
Okay. Did you go on the Explore Day field trip?
I went to an open house, not the exploratory day, but definitely an open house.
With your mom?
Yes, ma'am.
And how was that?
It was interesting, just taking in everything for the first time. I thought it was a cool experience, as is.
Okay, and what are you currently enrolled in?
I am in for welding.
Welding.
Yeah.
Wow. What made you pick welding?
For the money.
Okay. Somebody told you make a lot of money in welding.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So, do you have? Tell me a little bit about the curriculum. I'm not familiar.
So pretty much it's on 3 sections. One where you actually weld. The second one is for bookwork, and the third one is for getting a certification for welding in your future.
And what's your favorite part?
I'd say the actual welding, because like it's the fun part. You actually go and like put stuff together. It's pretty cool.
And do you have a favorite project that you're working on?
I'd say the brick project. So you take a 1/8 inch plate and you could build it all the way up to 3 inches. And then you'd grind it down and you'd use welding techniques to build it up.
Wow, very interesting, very interesting. Grant, thanks for taking the time today to talk to us about TCD. So tell me, what program are you in? I see some apparatus here going on.
Yeah, I'm involved in the EMT program at TCD. This is my first year there, but I've already completed half the program and we're about to go into clinicals.
Excellent. So tell me a little bit about it. Do you have any favorite pieces of the class that you've enjoyed so far?
Yeah, well, my favorite part of the class is recently we've learned how to administer medication, and with my friends there that could mean either oral medication or intranasal medication, but we also get to do intramuscular medication, which is actually giving people shots, and that's been my favorite part so far.
Wow. And what made you pick EMT?
I actually was planning on being a firefighter before, and I heard about the EMT program and was super excited about it. But then as I chose what college I wanted to go to, I chose to go to flight school, and I thought I could combine aviation and my EMT program to do first responder rescue with med flight.
Very impressive. So let me ask you, do you get a lot of outside work for this class?
We get a little bit of outside work. It's probably 1 to 2 hours of something at home, and maybe a quiz after class, but that's about it.
Okay. And is there anything you would change about the program?
Well, there's a lot of notes throughout your day, but I wouldn't change that because I think it's pretty necessary for the class. You're learning about people's health and medications and things that are very important to get right. So it's really important to actually pay attention and get those notes down.
Okay. Have you had any challenges?
The only challenge I've had is with the bus schedule. On block days, I tend to miss over an hour of class combined on Wednesday and Thursday, and it gets me a little behind, but in the program, not really.
Okay. Hey, Alex, thanks for taking the time today to talk to me about TCD.
Of course.
So I see you're in some type of a uniform. Tell me all about it.
These are actually my coveralls for Autotech. I'm on my second year at Autotech, at TCD.
Okay. And how did you find out about TCD?
My friend went on the Explore Day field trip, and he went through a bunch of different classes, and he saw that Autotech and Autobody were his two favorites, and I thought I'd try out Autotech.
Okay, and so far, what's your verdict?
I enjoy it, like, a lot. It's one of the best classes that I've done so far, like, because the first year I went, it was a lot of safety prep, a lot of, like, make sure you wear your safety glasses. You always got your coveralls on.
Okay.
And you're always paying attention to the shop because it's a dangerous job, but you have to be safe about it.
Okay. And do you have any favorite project that you've been working on?
I've currently been working on a 6.0 LS engine for a Chevy S10.
Oh, wow.
I've taken apart 3 engines just to put one together, and I'm still trying to scrap around parts just to make it work.
That's awesome. Hey, Gil, how you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good. So I'm interested to know what program you're in at TCD.
I'm actually in HVAC. It's heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. It's all wiring.
Okay. And how did you find out about TCD?
I heard it from my friends, and my teachers had told me about it, and overall it sounded really fun to do.
Okay. And tell me a little bit about HVAC. What are you learning?
Right now I'm doing sheet carpeting and everything, so we're just basically fixing things, or you're figuring out which things to do, which I mean like the wiring or how to fix it.
Okay. And do you have any favorite part of the class or any favorite project you've worked on?
I think my favorite part about all of it is just being hands-on. It's never just you're in the classroom, you're looking at something, you're just going out there trying your best, and then you're going from there.
Okay. And do they give you a lot of outside work?
You get absolutely none. There's
none.
If you want something, you're going to have to either ask your teacher for it for extra help, or you can just figure it out on your own.
Okay. And is there anything you would change about the program?
Absolutely nothing. It's perfect overall for anyone.
Okay. Haley, it's so nice to have you here today.
Hi.
So tell me about your experience at TCD. What program are you enrolled in?
I'm currently enrolled in the Certified Nursing Assistant program.
Okay.
It's pretty great.
And you're liking it, I guess?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. What made you go into nursing?
Well, I plan to pursue a career in nursing one day, go to college for it, so I wanted to test out the waters, make sure it's something I really enjoy and I care about, and that's what I'm doing.
And how did you find out about TCD?
I had some friends that were involved in other programs. I thought it sounded really cool, so I just decided, hey, there's a nursing program, I'm going to sign up.
Perfect. Very good. So do you have any experiences you'd like to share with us about so far what you've been doing at TCD?
Well, there are clinicals. I haven't specifically done them yet. I start soon, but I do know they're a great way to test out the skills and to really do interactive work with other patients and people.
Okay.
And I think lab days are a great addition to what we do. They really test your knowledge and show if you know what you're doing.
Great. Do you get a lot of outside work for this program?
We are assigned work, but I think our teachers do a great job at giving us time in class to complete most of it. The only thing I really do outside of class is study because we do have multiple tests a week.
Oh, excellent. And is there anything you would change about the program?
There's really not much. I wish maybe TCD would be a little more selective. Everybody deserves opportunity. However, I think it's important that students go into it with a strong work ethic and knowing they're passionate about what they're doing.
Very good observation. Ryan, I know how passionate you are about TCD, so I'm excited to hear more about what you have to say. What program are you currently enrolled in?
I'm currently enrolled in automotive technology.
Okay, and when you say technology, what does that really mean?
It's a very hands-on experience. You're working on the car and you're working on all of the systems in the car.
And that means computers, right?
Correct.
Was it like that 20 years ago?
Not at all.
Oh my goodness gracious. So you're really lucky to be in this class.
Very much so.
Okay. And what made you take this class?
Personally, it was the Explore Day. It was a very good experience. I had two classes I chose, auto body or automotive, and I saw it, and automotive was definitely for me.
Okay, and Explore Day is the field trip that we went on,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay, great. So have you worked on any major projects?
Yes, so in the first year we dismantled a whole engine, a V6 engine. It was an awesome experience, down to the engine block, and we had to rebuild it entirely.
My. Did you have any obstacles or challenges with that?
It was hard because our class was so big to get the attention you needed, but if you speak up and talk to your teacher, you're more than fine.
Okay. Hi, Desiree.
Hi.
Hi, I am so excited to talk to you about the class you're taking at TCD. It looks like you're taking cosmetology.
Yes.
And I often thought about going into cosmetology. So
Really?
what can you tell me about the class?
The class is very fun learning experience. You get to learn haircuts, you get to learn chemistry, you get to learn the shape of faces, haircuts, application. You learn so much.
And what made you choose cosmetology?
I've always loved makeup ever since I was a freshman in high school. So when I found out about the program, I was just like, I might as well go into it.
Yeah.
Because it's something that I really love.
Right, right. And how did you find out about the program?
I found out in my sophomore year in high school. I found out during my AVID class, and I also went to open house that same year.
Okay, so that was a valuable experience, I'm sure. So tell me, do you get a lot of outside work for this class?
No, I want to say it's a lot. We only get about 2 or 3 pieces of outside work and 1 test every week. So as long as you pay attention and be on top of it, then you'll be okay.
Okay. And have you faced any challenges?
I can say the challenge that I have faced, that cosmetology is a fast-paced class. So just make sure to just ask questions when you need to. The teachers are really sweet. They're really helpful. So if you are behind, they will help you catch you back up quickly.
Okay. And do you intend to use these skills and knowledge that you're learning now once you graduate from North?
Yes, I plan on attending COD to go to phase 2 of cosmetology. And after I'm done with that, since I really do want to focus on esthetician, I'm going to apply to University of Aesthetics to learn about that too.
Okay. And if you were going to talk to some students at North now who are thinking about their career path, what would you tell them about TCD?
I would say it's a very fun program, and if you see anything that's remotely in your category, just go for it and really make sure you want to do it. It is pricey, and so you don't want to waste your parents' money or even your own money and your own time. So just make sure it's really what you want to do. But it's really fun. You will love it.
And you're excited that you're doing it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. And you're going to get your license too, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you can get licensed at TCD, which is a phenomenal opportunity. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to share with us all about your experience. And Desiree, I wish you the best.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
Okay, thanks.